So here we are, we're talking about the Great Southern Australian Coastal Upwelling System. What a name. It's a name. Great. There are so many things that are called great in Australia, like the Great Artesian Basin, the Great Barrier Reef, the Great Australian Bight, and that's why I decided to call this system the Great Southern Australian Coastal Upwelling System. Okay? Originally, it was called the Great South Australian Coastal Upwelling System, but over time we actually discovered other upwelling centers which include other states. Okay, so then we decided to rename. Okay, so coastal upwelling centers. You know what a coastal upwelling center is. Okay, so I don't need to repeat this. There are coastal upwelling centers, and we so far have identified there are three main upwelling centers. Okay, along the Bonny Coast. And that upwelling center is known for a long time. So discovered in 1977 to 1981. It's known as the Bonny Upwelling. Yes, there is even an upwelling festival every year. Probably not at this point in time, maybe, but anyway. So off the southern tip of the Eyre Peninsula, where Port Lincoln is in that region, you can see it here on this map. Discovered in 2004. And along the western Tasmanian coast, discovered in 2015. And we'll talk about these, the reasons why these upwelling systems centers exist in more detail on the next. Okay, there's also a Wikipedia page if you want to read a little bit more. Okay? So what you see on this map is actually the bathymetry. You can see the regions with names of cities and some and towns, and you can see the depth. And one remarkable feature of this area actually is of the shelves is that they're relatively shallow. So they're less than 100 meters deep, the shelves of the Great Australian Bight, and around most of Australia actually, are relatively shallow. And including Bass Strait, and you probably can recall stories there at the times where the sea level was lower. Okay, it was about 100 meters lower or 80 meters lower. You could actually walk across Bass Strait, or you could walk across to Kangaroo Island. Okay, so that's one remarkable feature of the shelves around us. Okay, so the Great Australian Bight is on this map. And this is worth noticing here, and it's also something we call the South Australian Basin. This is the adjacent deep basin. All right, let's get started.